Guys, good morning. I wanted to come on here and go over activity 2 with you in this week's math work. And we're here looking at a figure that has a lot of square tiles put together to make this strange shape. Okay, so the directions tell us to try to find as many ways as you can to split the figure into exactly 3 rectangles. Be sure that none of the rectangles overlap and that the 3 rectangles cover the entire figure. Part B is for every example you found in Part A, write an expression that represents the area as the sum of the 3 rectangles. And then Part C is find the total area of this figure. So now what I'm going to do, instead of working through this, I'm going to go down. I have put another shape on here that looks similar to that, and we're talking about the shaded region here. We're going to find the area of this one. Now, for this shape, I'm going to find 2 rectangles that are put together to make this one big shape. Okay, so I'm going to find 2 rectangles. So, and this is what you'll do on the page in your packet. I'm going to mark one rectangle. Remember, a square is a type of rectangle because it has 4 right angles. So there's one rectangle. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write the multiplication problem that goes with this rectangle. 2 times 2. I'll put this in parentheses. And then I'm going to use another color and I'm going to find this other rectangle. And so for this shape, I have 2 rectangles put together. Oh dear. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares on this side. So I've done this in blue so we can see, and I'm going to draw an arrow. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write 2. No, I'm not. My goodness, Miss Bell. I was looking at my old problem I wrote. I'm going to write 5 times 7. So when I find the area of these 2 rectangles and I combine them together, I'll be able to find the area of this entire shape. So 2 times 2 equals 4. So the area of this is 4 units. And 5 times 7 equals 35. And so the area of this rectangle is 35 units. And so when I add these together, the area of this entire shape is 39 square units. Now, this is an example that has 2 rectangles put together. But in your problem today, you have a figure that would have 3 rectangles put together. So I'm going to come down here, and I have another one ready to practice. And I'm going to find 3 rectangles in this shape. So I'm going to mark 1 rectangle. And the area of this one would be 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to come over here in orange, and I'm going to write 2 times 4. I'm going to put parentheses around these because that's my first area that I'll have to find. And then I will add to that. I'm going to use another color so you can see it. I will add to that the area of this rectangle. And there's more than one way I could do this. But I'm choosing to do it this way. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going down the side. So 8 times 1, 2, 3 going across the top. So 8 times 3 will give me the area of the second rectangle. And then the third rectangle is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and 1, 2 across. So 5 times 2. 5 times 2. So I have here the 3 areas that I will have to find in order to find the total area. So I'm going to now make my addition problem. 2 times 4 plus 8 times 3 plus 5 times 2 equals. So 2 times 4 equals 8. That's this area. 8 times 3 equals 24. That's the area of this shape. And 5 times 2 equals 10. So that's the area of this shape. So when I add these together, 24, and count up 10 is 34, plus 8 more equals 42 square units. And remember, I can write that as U with a raised up 2 for square units, or you could say that as units squared. So going back to your problem that you're facing today, you have a shape here that says try to find as many ways as you can to split this figure into exactly 3 rectangles. And be sure that none of the rectangles overlap and the 3 rectangles cover the entire figure. So there's more than one way to do it. It shows you one would be a 2 times 6 rectangle and a 3 by 4 rectangle and a 3 by 2 rectangle. So I want you to take your pencil, and you can even use crayons and color in the 3 different rectangles. You can do those going vertically, or you can do them horizontally. So I want you to find, and there's, like I said, there's more than one way. You could make a small one here, and then a bigger one, and then another small one. Or you could make a skinny one here, and another skinny one, and another long skinny one. So it's up to you. You find the way that you want to do this. I'm excited to see what you come up with. And then for the examples that you find, I want you to write the expression. And remember, another word here for expression is the math problem or equation. So that would be right here. And in my example down here, this is the expression, this long math problem right here. That's the expression it's talking about. Or down here, this part is the expression that it's asking for. So when it says write the expression, that's the math problem that you would use to answer it. And then find the total area. So good luck with this. Let me know if you have any questions. Tomorrow we're going to be doing something similar, but we won't have the squares on the figure that we're finding the area of. So get this practice in today. And like I said, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help. Have a great day. Big hugs.